Hi everybody, we're now moving on to Unit 3 of the RCM book of Level 3. And so Unit 3, we're going to talk about the rhythm. As we talked about this in Level 2, with meter, there's divided into 3 different kinds of meters. We have duple meter, we have a triple meter, and also we have a quadruple meter. So with a duple meter, we always have a strong and then followed by a weak beat. With the triple meter, we have a strong, weak, weak. And with a quadruple meter, the first beat is strong, second beat is weak, then we follow by medium, medium, and another weak. So I don't know if you guys are familiar with orchestras. The conductor that is standing in front of the orchestra, they are the leader of the entire orchestra. All the musicians in the orchestra that they have to follow the conductor so they can stay together. And they are in the book. They shows 3 ways of how to conduct those different meters. So for example, with duple meter, this is how you do it. So you go up, you go down first, and then you do this. So 1 and then 2, 1, 2. And with triple meter, we have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then with a quadruple meter, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll watch some conducting videos during the class this coming week so that you can have a good idea of the conducting patterns. And another thing that we're going to talk about in this chapter is upbeat. This book has really complicated term for it. It's called anacrusis, and it's basically if you're in my piano lessons, you know, I call it upbeat. So it's the same idea. So they're not starting on the downbeat of the meters. So for example, if we look this one, for example, we're starting, this is beat 1, we're starting 2, and so we're starting on the end of 2. So when we do the counting, it would be 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. So you can hear that we're not starting on beat 1. So same thing here, we're starting on beat 4. This is an incomplete measure, also known as the pickup. So with the first and the last measure, we have a complete measure. So for example, 1, 2, 3, and then beat 4 is actually here. So this piece goes 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. So this is the pickup that we're going to talk about in the class as well. Another thing that is new for some students is the appearance of the 16th notes. So the 16th notes, the way it's written, we're gonna have like 2 stems like that, but usually you see it in like this form. So you put all the stem together. So this is equivalent of how the 16th notes relate to everybody else. And then we're gonna explore that more during the class. So if we were to clap this, this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. As you can tell, they're quite faster in the sense of you have to fit 4 notes in 1 beat instead of fitting 2 notes in 1 beat. And sometimes you can see it like this. You have 1/8 note connect to a 16th note, and then the rhythm is basically ta 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 ta, or vice versa, ta 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 ta. And we're also going to learn how to write the 16th notes. This is what it looks like. It's you draw the same thing as you draw the 8th note, and then you add another tail to it. The last thing we're going to talk about is the dotted notes in this unit. So the dotted notes, this is going to be a review. It's basically lengthens the note by half of its original value. So for example, we have a dotted half note. This dotted half note basically equals a half note plus a quarter note. And we have a dotted quarter note. So dotted quarter note is basically, we're gonna first is the quarter note, and then we're gonna add half of the quarter note, which is gonna be the eighth note. So the same idea here, we have a dotted eighth note. So we have an eighth note plus half of the eighth note, which is a 16th note. And this is what we will be talking about in Unit 3. See you guys in class.